Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes a catch at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
In the backfield, it's Sellers. Got enough space. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Running inside, it's Welch. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams in the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, I think on the last play, they didn't get it to the sticks. They were hoping he'd be able to make the catch, make a guy miss, and advance the...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, pressure's coming. Soft spot in the middle.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The Cougars in the hurry-up. Off-play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And that tight end looking like a svelte wide receiver, laying out with all that athletic ability to still control your body, make the catch. Nice effort by the tight end.
Hauls it in. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Throwing, Lewis. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Lewis on the play action. He's got the tight end. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires immediately. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. It's Lewis again. Moves to his right. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Lewis fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You got to love this job by the defense here in their own end. They're doing an outstanding job in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. Everybody's getting to their marks. They're breaking on the ball. They forced 3 straight incompletions here with their backs against the wall.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Handoff. Washington goes left. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
There's not enough on that one.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble. I get outside the pocket. Nothing's there. Live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion. Move on.
Sets his feet. It's Henderson. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throws for the tight end. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it with Bryson Washington. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Second down, gonna throw it. He'll throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
It's third and goal and third and long. Look out! And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long and field.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. To the air. It's Henderson. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now they're deep.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Here's a give to Washington. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Did a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass, make the QB take off, and then get a stick on him, play physical, got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and fun.
Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quick give. It's Welch. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Lewis to throw.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Fourth down, Lewis. Turns it upfield. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He got that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Complete to Williams over the middle.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throw it, Lewis. Out wide left, it's Williams. They finally get him down, but the explosive play has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Defense in press coverage. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the... It's in the back end. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. To the air, it's Henderson. Rushes on. Buried before he complete.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Right side, it's Thomas.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And the Cougars looking to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Left side, it's Martin. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers...
Intercepted to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Lewis. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Williams open on the right side. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Lewis wants to pass. Looking long. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Long way to go on second down. To the air again, Lewis. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Welch. They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Great place to start for this offense. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead's extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the returner will be brought down. just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Oh, he didn't spike it, looking to pass. Between the hashes, it's Danzy. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Cougars will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Third down from the gun, Lewis. And here's the third interception of the night. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Washington. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. He's going for it all. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Sellers. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Just keeps swinging it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Left side is straight. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. From deep, it's Mathis. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bowie. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Here's Lewis to throw. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Lewis to throw. They're all over him. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Colorado! Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for their quarterback.
You know, momentum in college football is a real thing, and after scoring on their last drive and still trailing in the game, the head coach decides to take a chance, roll the dice, go onside kick, and they get it. If they can score here, all of a sudden, all the momentum is back on their side.
And his throw is incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
2nd and long here. Throwing, Lewis. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. He's changing the play. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Now, and you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set, and you still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
Fires to the right. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Under pressure. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Sells the run, looking to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Sells to fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. To the air, it's Henderson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snaps on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Lewis. This time it's complete.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Gets rid of it. Over the middle, it's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Lewis to throw. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Lewis wants to pass. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
It's Lewis again. Pass is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so we're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Lewis. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3 quarters and head to the 4th. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Out wide left, it's Washington. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Deep to shallow. That's what
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll go with Washington. Turning it on. The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. Dragged to the ground, but not before he's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. From the gun, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Back to throw, it's Carney. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Coming out with it, it's Gibson. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. With the catch, it's Bowie. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Touchdown, Houston, hello! And they turn it into a defensive score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.